Bonjour, bon vendredi. Happy Friday, everybody. We're going to do a little mini lesson today. I'm going to ask you to just take out either your French notebook or a notebook or some notebook paper so that you can take some notes, and then you'll screenshot this and just send to me to show me that you had followed along. I'm going to zoom in just a touch. I'm going to entitle this D'accord, Lesson 8A, just to anchor it in the unit that we're in. And we're going to just do a quick peek again at location expressions. If you feel like this looks quite familiar, it is. You've done location expressions already this year, and what we're doing is just adding to them and using them in a new context, so I just wanted to refresh them. To back up just for a minute, we learned way back when we were talking about food about little articles called partitive articles. And we learned that du is used for masculine, like du café. We have de la for feminine, de la tarte, de l, like de l'eau, and de. And what happens really is that these represent, right here, contractions, right? Smushed words, like when you have de and le put together, it becomes du. Or if you have de and les, it becomes de. These two don't contract. If you were to say de le, you would sound a little bit less educated. These come into play in just a moment, okay? Now, the next thing I just want to take a peek at is that in English, when we talk about location words, there are words like near my bed, and then there are words like in front of, where we have to have these little linking prepositions or conjunctions. We have words like behind, but then we have to the right of. And if you heard somebody who was not native say like in the right of or behind to, it would sound funky. So we need to make sure that we have kind of the right combination. We use the word on, right? On the bed. We have the word next to the bed. We don't say in next. We don't say next of the bed. We say next to. The same thing happens in French with different words. And so I'm going to just encourage you to write these down with me, and we're going to look at the fact that you know several. I'm going to start with dans, which means in, sur, which means on, sous, which means under, devant, which means in front of, and derrière, which means behind. And I'm going to just do this little framer because those are opposites, and sometimes our brains learn things easier when we learn them in opposites, okay? Then I'm going to draw a little line here. And on the other side, we have expressions like à droite de and à gauche de. We have près de, and we have loin de. And finally, we have au bout de, and we have en face de, and à côté de. Again, we can sort of bracket these two, and these two opposites help our brain to remember, okay? So then what happens here is because these are words that require a little word after, we're going to hop back and remember that, oh yeah, these little contractions have to pop in so that I sound right. So if we wanted to say to the right of the lamp, we would say de la lampe. À droite de la lampe, right? Because de la combines just as it is. And if we wanted to say something like next to the bookshelf, we'd say, or out to the right of the bookshelf, à droite de l'étagère. And we just have a DE with an L apostrophe. However, if we have to the right of something masculine, like a desk, and we wanted to say to the right of the desk, we would say à droite du bureau, because bureau is masculine, and I need this nice, special, masculine linking word. Same thing happens here. I'm going to just give space because my marker is real fat. If we wanted to say near the bed, or well, I'll do a feminine thing, near the lamp, we'd say près de la lampe. If we wanted to say near the shelf, we'd say près de l'étagère. But if we wanted to say near the desk or the bed or the rug or anything else that's masculine, we'd have to go près du, and then we'd say bureau. So we have this special contraction that happens. This doesn't happen with any of these. We're just going to pop whatever furniture item on the bed, sur le lit, under the bed, sous le lit, in front of the window, devant la fenêtre, derrière la porte, behind the door. These will just get whatever furniture item you're kind of creating some location for, sur le bureau, derrière la porte. And so you just go directly behind the door, on the bed, etc. We just have to remember that for all of these that require that little de, for masculines we'll just have a little du. D'accord? C'est tout. That's it. Have a great day. Au revoir.